Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's update about the Rutherford County, Tennessee housing market. Man, we've got exciting information for you because not only is this our weekly update, but hot off the presses, we have the second quarter stats from the federal government. So, hey, I'm John Turner with Turner Victory Team at Onward Real Estate, and you are?
I am Tracy Turner with the Turner Victory Team at Onward.
So I appreciate Tracy joining me this week, and hopefully I can talk her into doing it moving forward.
We'll see.
We'll see how that goes. So, all right, let's talk a little bit about Rutherford County.
Okay.
Man. Rutherford County.
Let's do it.
It's been an interesting couple of years, I guess, real estate, hasn't it? Yeah. So this week, we actually have 1,130 available homes that are for sale.
Right.
And that's down slightly. I think we had 1,164 last week, so we're down slightly there.
Right. We've got 154 new listings this week.
And that's up.
Which is exciting.
Yeah, it's up from last week. So that's actually creating more inventory for for buyers. So, buyers, you've got more to choose from right now. Sellers, on the other hand, there might be a little bit more competition, would you say?
So.
Yeah. With that said, 113 units, where we say units, we mean homes. So 113 homes went under contract last week.
Right. And it looks like we had 116 that actually closed.
Yeah. Friday was the last day of August, so that number will be a little bit higher usually at the end of the month. So the pendings, all these numbers, we are filming this on Labor Day. Some of us do work on Labor Day.
On Labor Day.
Yeah. And so last Labor Day, apparently we didn't labor. I do not have these to compare week over week last year, but we have been trending lower over the past couple of months as far as pending home sales.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see what happens because we've had some really good news about mortgage rates here recently.
Right.
They come down, and the Fed's talking about lowering the interest rates. Now, interest rates and mortgage rates are a little bit different. I'm not going to get into all that, but whenever you hear the Fed talking about lowering the interest rates, that's really what the banks pay each other. Mortgage rates have actually been going lower.
They have been, yes.
We also have 2.3 months supply of inventory right now. I guess we ought to put that in there because traditionally 5 to 6 months is considered a balanced market. So we're still in a seller's market, but we like to refer to it as a soft seller's market because it's things aren't necessarily selling in the first day like we got used to for a little while. So sellers need a little patience. Need to be able to price it right, need to be able to present it right, but homes are still selling. Let's jump into some of these numbers that came out from the federal government. We've been waiting on them to come out, trying to see where we are year over year. We'll start out obviously with the Nashville area. And where we say Nashville includes what's included in the MSA in Nashville?
Nashville, Davidson, Murfreesboro, and Franklin.
Okay, so all those, our whole kind of metropolitan area together, and just came out. So where are we year over year as far as home appreciation?
It looks like in our area we're up 5.2%.
Okay, 5.2%. Traditionally, in this area, for many years we would appreciate at 5%. That was the average. In 2021, interest rates went up, or not interest rates, appreciation went up 25%. Yes. So that really skewed our average and had us up to an average of 6%. So basically what we've seen over the past year then is what's been average for Middle Tennessee. Your home on average has appreciated slightly over 5% over the past 12 months, which is what you would expect in a traditional market.
Right.
So how did that compare to the rest of the United States?
The United States is at 5.7%. So we're off just a little bit. Okay.
All right. So that's unusual too, because usually Middle Tennessee is one of the top ones. Yeah. So now what about for the quarter? Because
Right. Actually, quarter over quarter, we're at 1.5%, and the United States is at 0.9%. So we are outpacing that.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh, good news. So if you own a home, that's a built-in 5% appreciation for you, basically. That's the reason why we think home ownership is such a great investment. But I guess on the buying side, too, that's good information, too, because
Absolutely.
whenever homes were going up 21%, it really makes it a lot tougher on home buyers. So now we're starting to see things not level off, but get back to what we've been used to them being for the past many years. So let's talk a little bit about that as well. I'm going to go to this other chart we've got that just came out too.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to look over here on my computer because I've got it laid out a little bit easier for myself and easier to find. So what we're going to talk about right here is since 1991. So if you bought a house in 1991, were you alive back in 1991? Okay, I wasn't sure. So some of our people out there are thinking, man, we talk about the 90s and some of them may not even remember it. But since 1991, we can look at this and see how much, on average, a home has appreciated. Now, have you looked ahead? You've kind of looked ahead, haven't you? Because I was going to quiz you a little bit.
No,
see.
just a little bit.
No quizzing?
Don't quiz me.
Okay. So for the Nashville area, Nashville, Davidson, Murfreesboro, Franklin, since 1991, if you bought a house in 1991, your home on average would have appreciated 462%.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 462%.
That's crazy.
It's hard to get a return like that anywhere. I also pulled up because we have some people that are interested in the Chattanooga area. The Chattanooga area, there's been a lot of people that actually from this area, they've started investing in the Chattanooga area because home prices there are a little bit easier to get into. They're not quite as high. But in Chattanooga now, they went 357% since 1991. So still an excellent return. Let's look at, this is the part that's fun. The top 100 metro areas. In our area, we're used to being in the top 10 pretty much all the time. Well, I will go ahead and put a spoiler alert out there. We're not in the top 10 right now.
We are not.
We will do a rundown of the top 10 here in a minute because it's going to be pretty interesting. But let's hit on a few that may be of interest to our viewers here.
Okay.
Where did Nashville rank in this?
Let's see. We are actually at number 62 on the list.
Yeah, number 62. And this is ranked based upon year-over-year appreciation. So our 5.2%. It's number 62. We actually were tied with the Phoenix area there. And Phoenix they're number 61, but they were 5.2% also. Memphis. You remember where they are on it? I've got marked a few.
Yeah, you do have it marked.
Yeah, Memphis, just down the road from us. They were ranked 94th with a 1.4% appreciation. They actually are down 0.3% year over year, but this last quarter did go up 1.4%. Also, Knoxville. Knoxville's just been booming here lately. They cooled off a little bit. They are down 0.7% for this quarter. Okay, but year over year they're up 6.8%. So year over year they've actually done better than our area. I also find it very interesting that one of the hottest markets it was down in Texas. Do you remember maybe what I'm talking about? Like
it was Austin?
Yes, the hottest market in the country right there. For the longest time, they just slid in to the top 100. They actually are at number 100 right now. And they are down actually 3.2% year over year, but 5.1% quarter over quarter. So they've had some real price adjustments going on right there, some normalizing. And that's what happens with real estate markets. They go up, they go down. But traditionally, you're going to see that steady return, like I say, in our area,
Right.
you're going to be somewhere between 5 and 6% if you hold on to it for a longer period of time.
Right.
Tracy and I and our team are experts here, based in Murfreesboro, but we take care of the entire Middle Tennessee area. Yeah, and we love looking at these stats because it helps us and it helps us educate our clients. So we are more than willing and would love to help you with any of your real estate needs. But as promised, let's get into the top 10 markets. Do we want to start with number 1 or number 10?
Well, let's start with number 10.
All right. So coming in,
count it down.
Yeah, coming in at number 10 for the hottest market year over year. What we got?
Rochester, New York.
Wow, Rochester, New York, 9.2%. Now they were flat this last quarter, but 9.2%. Where are we going from there? Number 9.
Number 9. Got it? You want me to do it?
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Lake County, Kenosha County. So that's Illinois and Wisconsin.
Okay. All right. Number 8. I might take a gamble on which one this might be.
Take a gamble.
Take a gamble. That's a hint for you.
Clue.
There's your clue. It was the Las Vegas market. Las Vegas Henderson. All right.
All right.
And number 7. This one's kind of.
That's a little
interesting.
Yeah. Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas. Wow. Who knew? Number 6.
Not a surprise, really. New York, Jersey City, White Plains.
Okay.
So.
And we'll continue the trend at number 5.
With Newark.
Yeah,
Newark, New Jersey.
Not New York. Newark.
Right.
Newark. Yeah. Newark.
I said Newark.
Yeah. And then number 4. Back to the state you were born in.
Promised land.
Yes.
Just kidding. Akron, Ohio.
I was getting ready to say this is where the rubber meets the road.
That's right.
So known for their tires. Akron, Ohio. They appreciate year over year at 11.4%.
That's great.
And then the next couple are actually vacation spots.
Vacation spots.
Yeah. So coming in at number 3.
Miami and Miami Beach.
All right. And then another vacation spot, as we said.
Not for us, but
not for,
maybe someday. Honolulu.
Honolulu, Hawaii. Yes.
Right.
And number 1. Do we get a drum roll, anything like that? We are going to continue in the Northeast. Syracuse, New York, appreciated at 14.2%, and they were up 4.3% quarter over quarter.
That's huge.
So yes, a lot of appreciation up there. It's just, I love how this chart changes all the time because you expect people to be at the top and they're not. Hey, we're going to post these charts for you, make it easy for you. But if you have any questions about this or any Middle Tennessee real estate, we're here to help you. I'm John Turner and she's
Tracy Turner.
And we're out of here. Thank you.